Everyone thinks they know how Amazon became one of the richest companies on earth. They think it happened because people buy millions of products every single day. But that's not the real story. In fact, Amazon's biggest source of profit has almost nothing to do with online shopping. Imagine building one of the world's most valuable companies without making most of your money from selling products. Sounds impossible, but Amazon did exactly that. Because Amazon isn't just an online store. It's actually several billion-dollar businesses hidden inside one company. And once you understand how those businesses work together, you'll never look at Amazon the same way again. Most people believe every time they buy something on Amazon, Amazon makes the money. But that's only part of the picture. Because sometimes Amazon doesn't even own the product you just bought. Millions of businesses use Amazon to sell their own products. Amazon simply provides the platform. Think of Amazon like the owner of the world's biggest shopping mall. The stores belong to other businesses. But every sale still benefits Amazon. Every time a seller makes a sale, Amazon takes a percentage, whether it made the product or not. Now imagine millions of sellers making millions of sales every single day. Suddenly, Amazon doesn't need to own every product. It simply earns from almost every transaction. And that's only the beginning. But Amazon didn't stop there. It asked a much bigger question. What if we could help sellers store their products, pack every order, and ship everything for them? That's exactly what Amazon created. It's called Fulfillment by Amazon, or simply FBA. Instead of keeping products in their own garages or small warehouses, businesses send everything to Amazon. From that moment, Amazon takes over. When a customer places an order, Amazon picks the product, packs it, ships it, and even handles many customer returns. Of course, that service isn't free. Amazon charges sellers storage fees, shipping fees, fulfillment fees, and other service fees. Every step creates another stream of income. At this point, Amazon is getting paid even before a product reaches your doorstep. The seller pays, the customer pays, and Amazon earns from both sides. This is what makes Amazon so powerful. The more sellers join, the more products customers can choose from. And the more customers shop, the more sellers want to join. Economists call this a network effect. Every new seller makes Amazon more valuable for customers. And every new customer makes Amazon more valuable for sellers. The result? Amazon doesn't have to convince every business to open a physical store. Businesses come to Amazon because that's where the customers already are. By now, Amazon is earning money from seller fees, fulfillment, shipping, and marketplace commissions. Most companies would be satisfied. But Amazon was just getting started. Its biggest money machine was still hidden in plain sight. If you ask most people what Amazon's biggest business is, they'll probably say online shopping. They're wrong. Because Amazon's most profitable business doesn't deliver packages at all. It's called Amazon Web Services, or simply AWS. And chances are you've already used it today without realizing it. Every time you stream a movie, open an app, save a photo, or visit thousands of websites, there's a good chance AWS is working behind the scenes. Instead of selling products, AWS sells computing power, storage, databases, security, and thousands of digital services to businesses around the world. That's the hidden genius. While millions of shoppers see Amazon as an online store, thousands of companies see Amazon as the computer running their entire business. Companies don't build their own data centers anymore because doing that would cost millions of dollars. Instead, they simply rent Amazon's computers. Imagine needing electricity. You don't build your own power station. You simply pay for electricity when you need it. AWS works the same way. The more businesses use AWS, the more Amazon earns. And unlike online shopping, cloud computing has incredibly high profit margins. That's why a business most shoppers never think about has become one of Amazon's most valuable assets. By now, Amazon is earning money from online shopping, marketplace sellers, fulfillment services, and cloud computing. But there was still another business waiting to explode. One that quietly became a multi-billion-dollar empire. If you've ever searched for a product on Amazon, you've probably noticed the first results aren't always the best products. Sometimes they're simply the highest bidders. That's because Amazon isn't just a retailer anymore. It's also one of the world's largest advertising companies. Brands pay Amazon billions of dollars to appear at the top of your search results because they know most customers click the first products they see. Think about it. Every time someone searches for headphones, coffee, or a laptop, companies compete for your attention. And Amazon gets paid for every click. The more customers visit Amazon, the more valuable its advertising becomes. And the more brands are willing to pay. Without selling a single extra product, Amazon earns even more money. At this point, Amazon has built several billion-dollar businesses. Online shopping, marketplace fees, fulfillment services, cloud computing, advertising. Most companies would stop there. Amazon didn't. Because Amazon's greatest strength isn't one business. It's how every business makes the others even stronger. More Prime members create more shoppers. More shoppers attract more sellers. More sellers create more products. More products bring even more customers. As more customers arrive, advertising becomes more valuable. As more companies use AWS, Amazon earns even more profit. Every new success strengthens another business. This is why Amazon keeps growing year after year. Not because one business is perfect, but because each business powers the next. But there's one thing Amazon protects more than anything else: your time. Because the faster you find what you want, the faster you'll buy it. That's why Amazon invested billions into faster delivery. Warehouses, robots, cargo planes, delivery vans, and even drones. Every hour saved in delivery makes customers more likely to shop again. Speed creates loyalty, and loyal customers spend more money over their lifetime. Which means a fast delivery isn't just good customer service. It's an investment. This is why Amazon keeps investing in making shopping easier, faster, and more convenient. Because every second it saves you today can become another purchase tomorrow. But Amazon's greatest advantage isn't technology. It isn't warehouses. And it isn't robots. It's data. Every search, every click, every purchase, every review teaches Amazon a little more about what people want. The better Amazon understands its customers, the better it can recommend products. And better recommendations lead to more sales. That's why sometimes it feels like Amazon already knows what you want before you do. It's not magic. It's data. Shopping, marketplace fees, fulfillment, AWS, advertising, customer data. Alone, each one is a billion-dollar business. Together, they create one of the most powerful companies the world has ever seen. By now, the secret should be obvious. Amazon was never trying to become the biggest online store. It was building an entire business ecosystem. Every service supports another. Prime brings customers. Customers attract sellers. Sellers buy advertising. Advertising generates profit. AWS funds innovation, and the cycle never stops. Most companies depend on one product. Amazon doesn't. If one business slows down, another keeps growing. That's what makes the company so resilient. This is why Amazon continues to dominate industry after industry. Not because it wins one battle, but because it fights on many fronts at the same time. And that's the lesson most businesses miss. Don't build one source of income. Build a system where every business makes the other stronger. The next time you open the Amazon app, don't just see an online store. See one of the most sophisticated business machines ever built. Every click, every search, every order powers something much bigger. Behind every package is a marketplace. Behind every marketplace is a cloud business. Behind the cloud is advertising. And behind it all is a strategy designed to keep growing for decades. That's why Amazon isn't simply selling products. It's selling convenience, speed, trust, and an ecosystem that becomes stronger every single day. The greatest companies don't rely on one brilliant idea. They build systems that keep creating value long after the first sale. Amazon mastered that principle, and that's why it became one of the most valuable companies in history. So the next time an Amazon package arrives at your door, remember, you didn't just buy a product. You participated in one of the smartest business models ever created.